In your dreams, mate.
Sometimes I get to thinking I was back in the old days, long ago. When we were kids, when we were young, things seemed so perfect, you know. Days were endless, they were crazy, but we young. The sun was always shining, we just lived for fun. And sometimes it seems like lately my life feels just a show. 'Cause those were the days of our life. But things in life were so few. Those days are all gone now, but one shame. You can turn back the clock, you can turn back the time. Ain't that a shame? I'd like to go back one time on a roller coaster ride, when life was just a game. No use in sitting around and thinking of what you did. Well, you can lay back and enjoy it through the kids. And sometimes it seems like better sit back and go with the flow. 'Cause these are the days of our life. That's loneliness with of time. These days are all gone now, but one thing remains. When I look and I find hope still survives. Oh yeah.
So Paul McCartney, Meatloaf, Bob and Bill, you guys are all here.
How'd you escape?
Oh, this is great. The Bohemians are back. The fight is on.
So I know you kids.
Your friends aren't there, dude. Their bodies are, but their spirits are gone. They've been processed, man.
What do you mean?
Well, this is where they all end up. The guys and the chicks who tried to break on food the other side and failed. They come here to drown themselves in the 7-season rye whiskey. The last comfort to those who have rocked.
Well, why did they come here?
You mean apart from in order to get permanently married?
Yes.
Well, there's something about this place. Who knows? Long ago, before global warming, the lake was much smaller. Maybe there's a spirit, something beneath the water these washed-out mothers need to be close to.
So where were you?
I was a librarian, astral babe, at the place where the secret histories were kept. Well, let's just say I got a little too interested in the stuff I was reading.
They processed you.
They tried, but I guess I knew too much. They couldn't zap it all.
So do you remember anything of what you read about the secret histories, or...?
Well, I remember one story. A legend. So strong, so powerful, they couldn't wipe it from my brain. You want to hear it?
No, I just thought we'd have a quick drink and bugger off.
Ouch. Balls broken.
Well, perhaps you could tell us something that you do know, Mr.
Pop. They call me Pop.
Well, we'd love to hear it. Oh, why is a mystical dude named Pop?
Well, it appears In the first decade of the 21st century, there were those who foresaw the nightmare that was to come. This, the start of music homogenization, a time of boy bands and girl bands, and boy and girl bands of a couple of boys who looked like girls. They called themselves bands, but they weren't at all. Just multi-track voices and pretty dancers.
And it's been that way ever since.
Exactly. A 300-year boom vibe.
It all sounds so plausible, but how can you be sure?
Because it was foretold. Hey, take a look at this. Yeah.
Wow. What is it?
It's a Video. A Video Tarpe. An ancient scroll of the holy text. They all want it, you know, but it's mine. My pleasure. I stole it on the day I was captured, and through 10 long years of hell in a laser cell, I kept it hidden, out of sight, wedged deep within the murky cleft of my sweaty...
That is too much information, Pop. Just tell us what it is.
Well, it's a message, a warning from the past, laid down in antiquity. Watch, O ye seekers of truth, I will now place the Video Tarpe in the television. Listen to Precious and learn.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
That's all there is, I'm afraid. The rest of it, unfortunately, is something called The Only Way is Essex. What a complete bunch of tools.
Well, those 4 beautiful girls we just heard.
Actually, they're blokes.
Anyway, what they said, it was so beautiful. What does it mean?
Well, isn't it obvious, like? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Yeah.
Cyberspace. The scroll speaks of a soulless virtual world where the kids would be caught in a landslide of computer-recorded anodyne pop. C-R-A-P.
Crap?
Exactly. The scroll predicts a time when crap will dominate the charts. The text begged the kids to open their eyes
Look up to the skies.
and see.
But who created this scroll?
Warriors, titans, members of a Freedom Collective, known only as Queen. I said known only as Queen. Better. Anyway, after issuing their warnings, Queen decided to fight back. All right, Cliff?
I'm just a bit pissed, Pop.
Don't worry about Cliff, Richard, he's indestructible. Anyway, Queen decided to bury 3 of their finest instruments against a time when there would be none.
You mean real instruments still exist on this planet waiting to be found?
Yes. But for 300 years they've laid hidden, lost. Queen wove deep and powerful spells to keep these precious weapons from being abused by those not worthy of claim.
So what happened to Queen then?
Well, the first of their number died young. He was too wild, too beautiful for this world. The other 3, well, they walked on into the 21st century, pausing only to create a smash hit musical based on their greatest hits. Of course, eventually they were all captured and secretly killed by Globalsoft. It is said that the hairiest of their gang, a man named Brian, was granted one final wish before execution. He asked to play one last guitar solo and so was able to delay his death by 3.5 degrees.
What's going on?
Don't worry, sweet lady, they're just draining the lake. They steal our water from time to time.
Look, what's that emerging from the waters? A man.
A statue!
A hero made of bronze and rock.
Who is it? What's it?
I know this man. I saw many images of him. Freedom fighters of Queen, the first to die. The greatest, brightest star of them all.
Star bright, stargazer your dream. The star is not a star in the sky at all, but a rock star.
But Queen buried their instruments years ago. How can they be buried in music?
The place of living rock, live rock and roll music. The place of champions. The place it once ruled. The place where people came together to be together.
The place of champions.
Yes, the old arena, I'm sure of it. Look, it's facing right at it. Well, kind of. North and a little bit west, actually. The machines may have tore down the stands, but they could never destroy the vibe of what once was Wembley Stadium!
Well, we better get a move on. Now the star is shown us the way, it can show the police there too. There's no time to lose.
I'll come with you, I'll show you the way.
But we need transport. We need wheels.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
Bugger that. We've got to save rock and roll. I am not turning up on a bike.
It's very eco.
It's not very cool.
Fair point, sweet lady, will take my Harley. It might not be as clean, fast or efficient as a Japanese bike, but it sounds bloody humongous. You can get on behind me.
I'll go in front.
It's time to avenge the mighty Queen. Time to avenge them all.
Find me a bat, I want to bite its head off. No sleep till Hammersmith.
There's nothing here. Nothing at all.
Woman,
No instruments. Not even any rock.
just rubble.
This is no place of champion, even if it ever was. I failed, Scaramouche. I don't know where the holy axe is hidden. I'll never play the lost riffs. My dreams will never come true.
Oh, don't blame yourself, Gazza. It ain't your fault.
Thanks, Scaramouche.
No, I mean, it's not your fault that you're a spineless, gutless, whinging little crybaby.
Excuse me.
I know why you can't find the guitar, mate. Remember what Pop said? Queen wove deep and terrible spells to protect the instruments from those not worthy of playing them.
You mean me?
Ouch.
What do you think the mighty Queen died for? So that you can act like a pathetic little coward? You want to be a rock star? They wouldn't even let you in a boy band.
Ooh.
Look, I'm getting tired of this self-righteousness thing, okay, babe? We tried, we failed. The instruments aren't here.
Well, we'll have to make music without them then, won't we?
What, a cappella?
No,
If necessary.
never necessary.
Isn't that what it was about?